Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap. In front of all of you, I am presenting the Economics Time newspaper headline. So, first of all, Supreme Court to begin final hearing on Art 370 on daily basis from August 2. Next, online gaming casino set to attract 28% GST. Next, Foscon looking to set up 4 to 5 fab lines in India. Next, agri prices up as uneven rains hit output supply. Next, MCA orders inspection of Byju's book. Next, National Trust Center likely to IoT devices. Next, soaring prices of pulses veggies may delay rate cut. Next, Hindujas look to rise up to $1 billion to finance Reliance Cap acquisition. Next, Maha Speaker feels Supreme Court will not set deadline for decision on MLA. Next, India may levy carbon tax on some imports. Next, SUV MPV prices may go up 2%. Next, ITC proposes to purposes to give Sanjeev Puri a second term as chairman and MD. Next, extension granted to ED director illegal Supreme Court. Next, Asia Healthcare in talks to acquire Kidney Care Hospital AINU. Next, expert flag privacy risk has try moves to regulator OTT apps. Next, Shah wants quasi club of an entitled dynasty. Next, high end wheels burning rubber in India. On page number 2 in pure politics section, in that section SC2 began final hearing on Art 370 from August 2. Next, Jammu and Kashmir parties welcome decision and express hope of getting justice. Next, focus on rain battered North India shift to relief rescue. Next, Yamuna pollution, Supreme Court stay, NGT order appointing Delhi LG as panel chairman. Next, road cave in near India Gate causes traffic jam. Next, flood disaster management team of UP on alert. Next, Kerala LOP 6 CM Sukhu intervention. Next, Supreme Court refuses to issue direction to army paramilitary forces deployed in Manipur. Next, Supreme Court protects women lawyer from arrest. Next, Congress chief invites opposition leader to Bengaluru meet. Smaller parties also added. Next, no regional under threat in India. NSA at cultural meet. On page number 4 in pure politics section, in that Maharashtra Speaker confident Supreme Court will not set deadline for decision on MLA. Next, new National Museum could get Lorry Connect. Next, close ranks begin poll work, Maharashtra Congress leader told. Next, Kin tried to bring together Sharad and Ajit Pawar. Next, Trinamool wins big BJP distant second in Bengal Panchayat poll. Next, in Bhopal, Shah meets central state leaders. Next, personal attacks dominate Maha political discourse. Next, man arrested for issuing death threat to Pujbal Munde. Next, 6 MPs voice dissent on forest bill exempting border areas from conservation regulations. On page number 5 in brands and companies section, in that Lupin receives FDA inspection closer report for MP faculty. Next, IIM classroom now have a more diverse character. Next, ITC proposes to give Sanjeev Puri a second term as chairman and MD. Next, Asia Health in talks to acquire Kidney Care Hospital AINU. Next, Health Min ask Pharma MSC to self-regulate. Next, Prestige Procets SOBO land for over rupees 704 crore. Next, Exprison by 3 NCR plot in rupees 1.1 thousand crore deal. Next, Orchid MNC Inc. Tech Transfer Pact. Next, Havells plan to foray into manufacturing for overseas bonds. Next, Big Gin Maker double sales take fight to small peers. On page number 6, smart investing section, in that CBDC aims to make cross-border transaction cheaper. Next, invest in small cap funds for the long term. Next, investors prefer small cap fund amid bullish sentiment. Next, with rupees 1000 crore at stake, Tata Steel moves Supreme Court in Bhushan Steel case. Next, LTI Mindtree to replace HDFC in Nifty 50. Next, SEBI issues rupees 6000 crore demand notices to 11 in Releager Finvest case. Next, L&T Finance retail driven growth hinges on execution. Next, On page number 7 in economy section in that carbon tax on imports in the works. Next, revenue profitability of print media to jump this fiscal year crucial. Next, rate cut may be delayed as wage pulses push up inflation. Economist. Next, MCA orders inspection of Byju's books. Next, farmers cuts tomato cultivation due to heavy losses report. Next, agri prices shoot up as rainfall its output. Next, 415 M Indians output of poverty in 15 years. Next, ComMin backs tweak to bilateral investment treaty. treaty. Then I comes to page number 18 companies section in that RBI may allow extra finance to home buyers with loan account recast. Next, on page number 9 in companies section in that Kevin Vaz joined Viva.com 18 as chief executive of TV business. Next, Adani case Supreme Court asks SEBI to explain regulatory tweak. Next, prices of SUV MPV may go up following GST cess hike. Next, center allies worries over bringing GSTN under PMLA. Next, F&B at cinemas to attract 5% GST industry cheers. Next, enable intra-circle roaming in rain-hit areas. Government to tell cause. On page number 10 in disruption section in that Indian fintech regulatory cause make a mark on global stage. Next, Swiggy flipped its focus to growth, says Rohit Kapoor. Next, expert flag privacy risk has try moves to regulate OTT apps. Next, coming a national trust center to keep IoT devices secure. Next, Insta's content tools may come soon to thread. Next, gaming costs in only illegal platforms will gain from 28% GST. Next, coming a national trust center to keep IoT device secure. Next, IISc team develops super flexible semiconductors for foldable devices. Next, report Meta apps down for thousands. Next, not all are happy with PharmEasy's down round prescription. On page number 11, around the world section in that world job market on the brink of AI revolution. Next, AI researcher who authored landmark paper to exit Google. Next, UK wage growth on record high, but the job market shows cooling sign. Next, economist poll forecast at 7.1% rise in and said that the strong than expected increase left BOE on course to rise rate increase to rise interest rate for the 14th time. Next, NATO agrees to admit Sweden but faces division over Ukraine. Next, announcement expected in next 60 days. Next, railways record higher equipment failures in June quarter. Next, timeline could vary from 3 to 6 months. Next, MERC, BMW and Audi optimistic. Next, government proposes hydropower project scheme with rupees 16,000 crore outlay. Next, decision will impact FDI. Next, action in breach of mandamus. Next, Shah wants cozy club of dynast. On page number 12, edit page section in that time to get a chip of the new block. Next, how to survive Death Valley. Next, empowering Epi Henny. Next, what are you doing? Nature nudges. Next, financial power pact for climate action. Next, sharp reduction in poverty. Next, go beyond the safari. Next, highlight bits and pops by covering them. Next, escape from well of death. Next, a case of wolf in dog's clothing. Next, the party rocks to the Modi bit. On page number 13 in economic panacea section in that how the crypto ambitions of a sport icon correlated with the reality. Next, MP shows proximity of Titan submersible debarries to Titanic wreck. Next, transition begin today. Next, India scored 95, dismissed Bangladesh for 87. Next, Islam helps Bangladesh avoid clean sweep. Next, new mum causes an upset. Next, OLY camp Senenia wins human right case. On page number 18, economic market, in that rupee and bond rebound on hopes Fed nearing end two hikes. Next, investors prefer small cap funds amid bullish mood. Next, strengthen governance, RBI governor to banker. Next, in a usually strong quarter, TCS SCL may have it hard. Next, SBI to sell up to rupees 10,000 crore at one bond this week. Next, Adani Enterprises rises rupees 1250 crore through NCD. Next, LTI minded to replace HDFC Nifty 50 index. Next, CBDC aims to make cross-border transaction cheaper. Next, big tech dominates hits breakpoint for Nasdaq 100. That much for today. Thanks for watching.